let me ask you something about NBA.
Oh,
So the NBA, we talk about formats and schedule changing and just how the season works, and it came out that a lot of teams have been pushing for a 1-16 playoff format, a
what do you mean?
1-16 seed playoff format. So instead of 8 from the East and 8 from the West, it's just the 16 best teams.
Ooh,
Now the reason being is because commonly there's more Western. There's more teams on the West that maybe be more that are maybe more deserving of a playoff spot,
but
and
then it's just
or
gonna be a West parade.
have a harder path to the NBA
They
Finals.
all do. Everyone in the
Now,
West, and it's been
here's
like
the
that for a little bit.
here's the thing though. It could be a Western Conference parade, or it could just prove how good the Eastern Conference teams that deserve to be in the finals are.
Yeah,
Now, obviously, a 1-16 bracket would pretty much be different than what every sport does.
yeah, but the NBA needs like I don't know. It's because of the way that their fan bases are and the way that everything kind of operates in the NBA. It's not really East and West. They don't even do that shit in the All Star game anymore. It's fucking
But
LeBron versus Harden or whatever the fuck or KD. Um,
all right, but what I think about that I don't think many people have thought about is like, and maybe it doesn't matter. I think it kind of does, and that's how like so the conversation in NBA culture, it's so toxic.
yeah,
Like imagine
and there's so much legacy involved.
the legacy conversations and just comparisons and just this person or that person.
Yeah,
When it if it really turned to a one to
gonna
16
flip to
bracket,
like the fucking Lakers got to play the
well,
Celtics,
but then it's also going to be wow. Imagine if LeBron, his whole career, had to go through all the
the
best
West.
Western Conference teams to get to the finals.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
bet he'd have zero ring. Like there'd be so many conversations, and not even just about LeBron, but about anybody.
Everybody.
Um, but I,
I
I,
hadn't heard this until now. I'm gonna need time to think on it, like let it
well,
settle. But I don't know. It's
teams are pushing for it. Obviously, I think it's more Western Conference teams that are pushing for it. And it said they said that they need, if this were to be put in place to be voted for, they would need at least 50% of the East to vote it in. Now,
but I don't know. They
the
just keep
question
changing
is,
shit and expecting good shit to happen, and it's like you just made the NBA Cup. You didn't really gain any fans from that. Like they're changing other shit, and it's just not. I don't know.
so you don't think it would help at all?
It could, but they're taking. This would be a really big risk.
I mean, besides like what I brought up, and that's just like how NBA fans would change the narrative of just
Which is all they
legacy.
got. All they got is NBA fans. All they got is NBA Twitter fans who are talking shit about Mike and saying this and that and
No, there's
fucking boop
there's
bitty
more.
bop.
There's more
I
than just
know, but
NBA Twitter. But I'm just saying that the the fans definitely are in control of what the NBA does in terms of like making it a more entertaining sport to watch. But at the same time,
but
I think
I
this
think they
all
need to. I think they need to slowly change the NBA. I think jumping again. I think trying to bring back rivalries, trying to make series during the season, trying to build back a bigger NBA fan base. Because when Bron's out, they're losing a ton of people. When KD and Steph leave, they're losing people. You're losing that golden era of basketball. So I
I
think they need to slowly build in and try to bring back a fan base, try to bring up their all stars, and not just jump to fucking trying to make it exciting right now.
I don't think there will ever be rivalries in the NBA again.
Robberies,
Rivalries.
rivalries. I
Rivalries
know, but
period.
try.
I don't there. I don't think there's anything you to get to bring a rivalry to bring rivalries back.
It would take a while,
You would
but
have
all
to
these young stars are still on the teams that they were drafted to.
take away the player's power.
Do it.
All these players are best friends. They all played in AAU together. They all know each other. They all know each other. None of them
Yeah.
hate each other. It's and
Some do.
fans. There's more fans of players than fans of teams. Like, okay, you might hate the Celtics. You might hate the Knicks, but you might not be like, you might be a Lakers fan and be saying fuck the Clippers. But at the end of the day, there's more people who are LeBron fans that are saying fuck Steph Curry, and more KD fans saying, oh fuck, I don't even know, fuck everybody at this point.
Everybody.
But I'm just saying, there's Mike fans that are saying fuck LeBron. Like, there are besides the, you have your Celtics fans, you have your Knicks fans, you have your Lakers fans at this point are starting to seem like Cowboys fans.
Cowboys fan. Well, no,
Um,
not at this point. Forever.
and
Been
then
like
what?
that.
Miami. I give Miami their
Miami's got a fan
praise. I mean,
base.
Cleveland, Cleveland,
OKC might have a
Cleveland,
little bit of a fan base, but I mean,
Cleveland,
it's
Cleveland's
tough.
good.
Who? Cleveland's
Cleveland's
good.
good, so they have their fan base. You got Dallas, but there's no rivalries. There's
No.
no rivalry. Like and even if there is, it's like, what, Draymond's gonna punch somebody, and then everybody's just gonna shit on Draymond or defend him for a week, and that's all the
Yeah.
that's the closest thing we're gonna get to a rivalry in the NBA.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't think you're ever, like I said, and the biggest thing is, I think these guys are just, they're too friendly. There's nothing wrong with it, but like, there was a time where, I mean, it just seemed like there was a respect,
Yeah.
but it was like, no, fuck you. But then you
Yeah.
also had, but no, you had your teams. You had like there will never be a bad boy Pistons again.
Fuck no.
There will never. But it's
Well, no,
just,
yeah, I think that physicality might have a little role in it, but again, like I said, like a lot of these young guys are still on the teams that they were drafted by. Maybe veto some trades down the road. Keep these guys on their teams. Try to
that's.
create something. Try to create another Kobe where he's on a team for 20 years. A Dirk who's on a team for 20 years.
But see, but even with like the Spurs, it's like the Spurs and Pop. It's like they were so like, I don't know, like chill and cordial. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, who are they rivals with?
The Heat.
LeBron?
Yeah, Brown.
No, LeBron.
It was the Heat.
LeBron. It
Well,
was LeBron.
that's why they were in that position to be rivals
But
with the Spurs.
even before. I mean, it was. I mean,
Sure.
who did LeBron
Yeah,
lose to in his first? Like, I'm saying, like, no, like, it was LeBron.
bro.
It was LeBron, and then he went to Miami, and it was still like, yeah, there was a rivalry there. And Cavs Golden State, it's like, that was the closest thing to a rivalry.
I know.
And I honestly, it was a LeBron Steph, and then
Yep.
it turned into LeBron and Steph
Steph
Curry,
and
or
KD.
LeBron, Steph Curry, KD, and then it really turned into people just forcing a wedge in between LeBron and Kyrie,
Yep.
talking about who was more important, who won in 2016. Like, it's, I don't know, that's the thing. It's like they will pin teammates against each other before teams.
True.
Motherfuckers will make sure that motherfuckers will try to make sure Jaylen Brown and Tatum are beefing
True.
before the Knicks and the Celtics are beefing.
All right, well then I'm wrong. The NBA's fucked.
Yeah. So at least that's the thing. If we're at a point where it's like,
And they just lost Christmas. So
if we're at the point, yeah, and they lost Christmas. If we're at the point where the NBA might just be fucked, let's just start trying shit.
I guess
Let's just start trying shit. 1 through 16. Let's just have
if
12.
Adam Silver is like, yeah, we got to do something now. Sure.
Gotta
maybe
do something.
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe what?
Quit putting all your attention on the fucking WNBA. They threw a lot of attention at that fucking sport.
Well, that don't change. I mean, that's obviously. I mean, that's different. I mean, that'll never change.
But they don't throw that much attention at the NBA.
Yeah, but
I can guarantee you there are more motherfuckers talking about Caitlyn and Angel Reese this season than there are talking about Tatum and fucking Luka.
What's the biggest rivalry in the WNBA? Two
Caitlyn.
Players.
I know, but
I mean, it's like,
what
even
I'm saying,
I'm saying, even when
sure.
they tried to put like some type of energy
the
into
WNBA will never have fans. All I'm saying is fans of teams. All I'm saying is that, I mean, maybe create something like that if that worked for the WNBA in the NBA. but they put that effort into that. We don't see any of that in the NBA. We see
There's,
NBA Cup boopity boppity.
I think people just need to admit that they like just the general public does not care about basketball that much.
They care about.
Like the same
I don't
way
know.
the NBA, like I talked about the fan bases they have, go down to college. Well, you got Duke fans,
Yeah. Now,
and
honestly, there might be more college basketball fans than
you're
that are
talking.
fans of teams.
Whoa,
There's a lot of college
no, no,
fans.
no, 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 no. There's college fans. I support college. I support Gator basketball.
Yeah, it's just different.
But am I gonna fucking sit here and act?
No.
I am glued to them because I'm a fan of that school. Period.
Yes.
Sports across the field.
Yes. But I'm not sitting down and watching it here.
But it's like I'm not gonna give you the entire now. But see, there was a time where college basketball mattered more, and it doesn't matter at all now. Like it
Sure.
at this point, there's more guys overseas to get more attention than anybody in college basketball. So
But the NIL might change some shit. We'll see.
maybe, but I think the only thing the NIL is going to do for college basketball is if
Whole
you're good
guys.
enough, you're still going to go to the NBA right away, and if you're
Yeah.
not good enough, you're going to sit there and get as
You're
much
gonna
money
stay
as
for
possible.
6 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to pull a what's his name in Miami and play for 9 seasons.
I don't know the
Uh,
guy's name, but he
I
played
don't
for nine
remember his name
seasons.
either, but yeah, no, that was hilarious. But
Yeah.
moving on from that, what I